everybody. Welcome back to Rote Reactions. I'm S.A. Baz Collins here once again with my incredible co-host.
Hi, this is Albert Nuttlet.
So we're doing the final episode of Interview with a Vampire,
Oh, we
Season
are.
2, Episode 8,
Oof.
titled, And That's the End of It. There's Nothing Else.
I seriously doubt there's nothing else, but I can see the finality there.
Well, I think actually some people I've seen in some reactions
Mhm.
that they've talked about how they think that it's like Louis trying to end everything and he's seeking his revenge, which that's part of it. But I
Mhm.
think what this title's really kind of pointing to is it's the end of the first book.
Well, yeah, obviously.
It's the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
Yeah,
interim,
it's
you know?
Louis' story is just drawing to
Yeah,
a close, kind of.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh
And
my God.
and the other thing I find really interesting is a lot of people don't get that Louis is not the focus of the entire journey.
I mean,
Lestat is the hero of the story. Well, the anti-hero
we
of the
know it,
story.
but you know, that happened to me too when I started reading the books. At first, I was really into Louis, and I was like, "Oh my God, he's so awesome and everything." And then I started reading the other books, and I started seeing him from the point of view of the other vampires, and I'm like, "Oh my God, Louis kind of sucks." So it's because he's been our narrator, so
Yes,
we
yes,
kind of,
and
yeah,
he's a false one at that, you know.
yeah.
So I always like it. I always go back to the Tom Cruise line in the original movie when
Mhm.
at the very end when he's with Christian Slater in the Mustang and they're driving across the Golden Gate Bridge, and he goes, "Oh, Louis, Louis, I've had to listen to that whining
Yep.
because that's like the
Yep.
perfect fucking line.
Yep.
Aren't you tired of it?"
Oh, just imagine. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But
Anyways,
it's yeah, no, it's that humanity that he clings onto that makes him so endearing at first.
at first, and then you
But
begin to see
then
how it's kind of a red pill for him. He kind of never gets out of that. And it's just like,
yeah.
dude, come on.
Mhm.
You've had 77 years after Lestat. Let's get some shit rolling.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
You know. All right.
Whew.
So we are doing the final episode. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We
Yeah.
all know what's coming. We already know Claudia's
Yes.
gone, and you know,
Hmm.
and unless they really pull something a major twist, she's not going to be back. However, she does come back in a way that's kind of spiritually. So she becomes kind of a
Like a blue
ghostly,
forest spirit.
yeah, a ghostly spirit kind of thing. But yeah,
Okay.
so that's the only thing I know in the books. Now, whether they
Oh.
go that route, I don't know, but she is kind of an entity. And you have to remember, Claudia is the personification in the story of the
Hmm.
daughter that Anne Rice lost at a
Yep.
young age. So, you know, that kind of a loss, that spirit is going to be around you for the rest of your life. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? The always what could have been kind of thing. So,
Oh.
you know, you have to realize Claudia is ever present even when she's not physically there.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
you know, that's something to always remember about the story is that
Yeah.
the Claudia character has a real present in Anne's life. So
Right.
that's why she's part of that story. And that's why The Lost is so beautifully written and executed because
Mm.
it was a real thing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, okay, so jumping into the last episode, here we go.
Whew.
Louis' revenge.
Yeah, I'm looking for some retribution. Oh my God. I always wondered, how did Lestat take Claudia's loss? Because we never quite got to see that from his
Mm,
perspective.
hopefully they'll do something with it in this version. You know, because I mean,
Because,
in the
yeah.
movie you couldn't really spend time on that because it was such, you know, you only had
Hmm.
2 hours to do the movie, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So in here, hopefully they have the time to do something.
Yep. Ooh.
Love you, Louis. I love you too, baby brother.
Oh God. Oh my God. That was horrible. Why did they show that? Oh. Except it was the other way around.
And the vamp Louis de Pointe du Lac. Banishment.
Banishment.
A sentence worse than death. You saved Louis. Yes. But not her.
How did they do that take with the rocks?
Prevent it.
What do you mean?
Wow. Like the actor must have been like, I don't know,
Oh yeah,
dipped in
yeah,
styrofoam. That must
yeah,
have been really, really claustrophobic.
yeah. I would think so. Well, I would assume his screaming was kind of real.
Jeez.
That's interesting. The
Skyline.
underside was New Orleans,
Ooh.
so I guess we must end up there because they've always shown kind
Yeah,
of where
yeah.
you end up in the
Mhm.
story.
Do vampires really starve in Anne Rice's
Yeah,
world?
yeah.
And they die, or they just become like wraiths or something? Because Lestat
Well,
did
no, I
not
think they become like
starve.
kind of like an underworld where they're mummified, kind of. They
Uh,
shrivel.
uh,
I had nowhere to go.
yep.
My broken arm resetting itself. My ankles healed in the coffin. The flesh having circled around the insulating rocks of my deathbed.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was.
Right now, in your feet. If you took an x-ray, they'd look like little cancers. You could remove them anytime you wanted to. Or maybe he has, and he's been lying to you all these years for effect.
Really?
Interesting how far they're.
Uh-huh.
The consequences of you saving Louis. Demotion.
That's the.
Ridicule. Santiago had suspected I had rigged the audience to spare Louis' life.
Uh-huh.
So he made certain I would not forget my insubordination as part of my penance.
What the hell? That makes no sense.
I tried to paint alternatives.
But again,
What
Armand and Louis are both false narrators.
you meet Lestat?
Yeah.
The worst nights were the pragmatic ones. A rock shifts by my knee. Could I make another rock move? Could I free my knee to exploit the craftsmanship of the coffin? But it was all ravings. The rock hadn't moved. The craftsmanship was solid. Claudia is dead. When a vampire starts screaming from starvation, he hasn't much time left. I didn't know I was screaming. What was left to endure for? Claudia is dead.
Oh no. I wonder if they have ever talked about this before.
And as Louis withered away, life in the theater returned to abnormal. My subjugation cemented his power amongst the coven.
So, how did you get him out?
I placed a sacrifice in an old vault coffin. Swapped.
Must be that guy he was feeding
Hmm.
switched bodies so that the weight
No.
was comparable, I guess.
Hmm.
Does
Exactly. That's me. Uh-huh.
Lazarus if he wanted to be woke? I don't read the Bible much anymore.
No one gives a shit about Lazarus's point of view, is what I remember.
I tasted the blood. I knew it was his. Why? I thought. Claudia is dead. I was dead. But my rage had risen.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Closely behind by my madness.
Mhm.
My rage had been denied blood. My rage was lightheaded. My rage
Whoa.
without a single measure of satisfaction. My rage found
Oh, ow.
crypt amongst the forgotten dead. My rage hid its killings there.
Do your job.
Interesting how he separates himself from what he does.
On a plan for retribution.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what's happening? Wow.
Hans. Looking bad. Toi, basilic.
Whoa.
That's twisted.
Oh my God, this is really disturbing. It's like when the Louis really breaks, he's just like a different person.
Oh,
Oh, that's not a good idea. No. Whoa.
Okay, Mr. Dead Police Officer.
Whoa. He's scary.
There's a lot of them in there. But some awake before it gets them.
probablement.
I should think about taking heads.
Vous n'êtes pas un fermier.
No, my chef.
Speak English!
You're not a farmer.
Whoa.
I would use the machete.
One of them tries to escape.
You should stand at the top of the stairs.
Is he really like,
They feet off if they go up, but in range if they
wait,
downstairs for the soup.
That
Yeah, I think he's had a mental breakdown
yeah. Whoa.
between the grief and the starvation.
Yeah.
if you get in a fight or delay, you'll be consumed with them.
Pour more gas on this. And this one, you don't need to borrow your truck.
Louis, I don't have any use for it now.
I know you can hear me. You must leave Paris.
Maybe you should answer him. He knows the theater more than you.
Maybe you should shut up.
Louis, is that you?
Did you save me at the trial?
Yes,
You pulled me out the wall?
yes. I could not save her. If I thought there was a way, I would have.
Shut up. Shut up. However you manage, do not find yourself at the theater tomorrow night at curfew.
Oh, well, he did warn him.
Okay.
Whoa.
Did you know he was going to burn it down?
No. But I could sense the fatalism in his thoughts.
You warned him.
That's him.
He'd already betrayed
Oh.
you once. They were his coven for hundreds of years. Why risk it?
We might have to look.
This were asleep. It was a test.
Because you have
If you're wrong, you're dead.
There was 13 of them and one of me. I was going to die either way.
Same question to you.
Right.
They were your coven for hundreds of years. You had no feelings for any of them?
I had complicated feelings.
But you didn't
Well,
warn any of them.
No.
13 to 1. Maybe you were hedging your bets? See who emerges from the ash heap?
I didn't know his plan.
they're actually listening in.
interrogation. Yeah.
Prevailing thought was, if I'm not with him, I'm nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
come on, really? There's no way he's sneaking that past the vampires. They can see him type. Oh, something else other than, well, okay.
Take as many of them with me as I could.
Yeah, but they're kind of
Right.
preoccupied in their own rewriting of
Well,
history.
well, yeah.
All the senses collapse into submission, and the dark boundaries of the world begin to
I'm glad that they finally clarified all of this
Hmm.
by explaining that when they get to this state, they literally are cut off from everything. They don't know
Okay.
what's happening around them.
or a jet engine taking off a tarmac, until Paris spun back round to the sun. The advantage was mine.
This is super interesting. I would have assumed,
Ooh,
knowing
that's
this,
fucked
they
up.
would leave a guard there.
And her dress is right there.
Oh. Oh, that's how he saved the diaries.
Yeah, because Santiago, that's Santiago's little.
Whoa.
In all,
Wow.
That meant 4 had escaped. 2 out the front, 2 through the sewers.
Oh, Santiago escaped.
Planned for contingencies.
It had to be the London Coven. They have always been jealous of us.
It's because we started speaking English.
It's because we took over from Armand and they smelled weakness, you idiot!
Or maybe it was Eglay.
Eglay?
She never got over you stealing Santiago. You tried drinking from Gustav after.
It was London!
Arson is an act of passion.
Whoa,
Those 2 are gone.
that is very cool.
Hello, Francis.
Why Francis?
Because that was his name before Santiago.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Companion with you.
Didn't you hear? We broke up.
It was me that planned their deaths. It was
Okay.
that gave Claudia that hot exit from the garden.
Come to me. Come to me.
That's some fucked up shit.
It's
You farbug bugger!
Nah, that's the Spaniard's name you took. Took it to forget who you were. Francis took it to
he's getting to him.
between your legs and that farm girl, Lenora, who couldn't keep quiet about it.
She only thought
Excuse me?
my testicles are so enormous.
Then, was it the nature of the transformation that made you change your name? The desperate begging, the urine racing down your leg as Francis
What?
take back his wish to be a vampire. I can see your maker's face now. Embarrassment washing over it. As you ask, can I be called Santiago? Girl. Your maker's as he walked.
Wow.
I don't care what you call yourself. Come to me.
Wow. This is terrifying. Bomb?
Oh,
Wow, really? That was very scary. So that's why the Talamasca said Louis is the one to watch out for.
Say that shit about Claudia to my face.
Pre-dinner martini, a touch more vermouth, and the newspaper you asked for this morning, Mr. Molloy.
Okay.
Santiago's face.
something tells me that's not just a newspaper.
He ran to save his own flesh. Filled him with
I think it's clear that Rashid is actually part of the Talamasca.
Yep.
I think it's really telling is how far apart they are. You know, they presented this front that they're so warm and thoughtful of each other, and then now you get to this point and they couldn't be further apart.
Yep. Oh, this conversation is not going to be fun.
Which kind of points out why Armand never wanted him to see those pages they tore out.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Yeah.
opening up this wound that they carefully cover.
Yeah.
Or Armand probably carefully covered.
And all that time, telling me, make a different plan with me.
I will spend my life making it up to you.
Oh, no. And he has, kind of. Which is the saddest thing.
But has he, or has he just tried controlling and manipulating from another place?
Oh, well, yeah.
You'll never make it up to me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I know.
Is Lestat still in Paris?
You'll never.
Oof.
That wasn't my question.
Yes, he's still here.
And now what?
Was it a good day's rest? Does it take a lot out of you? Destroying everything in your wake?
Ooh.
Well, almost everything.
You look small.
This was Magnus's lair.
The tower, of course.
Mhm.
Some distance between the happy couple.
Perceptive.
There's left to work out after the homicide of Frolic.
That's where he kept you? Chained to the wall?
No. He had a knack for design. Nordic blondes on walls, dirty blondes in piles, right about where the
Oh.
stands now.
I don't care.
The Kremlin.
Mm-hmm. He's mad, but
I came here to have a think on my origins. Why I do what I do. Why?
Burned your daughter alive? Why you rehearsed a play that would burn your daughter alive? Why you crossed an ocean to rehearse a play would burn your daughter alive?
The great laws.
What fucking law did you ever follow, Lestat?
Lestat tried to warn him, though.
I've come to kill you.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I have the blood of Magnus in me.
Magnus burned.
I have the blood of Akasha in me.
Yeah, didn't count on that, did ya?
The fact in and of itself makes your immediate desire an impossibility.
Whoa.
I have to be willing.
Oh my
Right.
god.
That's right. You can't be burned. And I'm not in the mood.
Whoa.
Blood is your blood.
Whoa.
And yet,
Here's your death, Lestat.
That is messed up in so many ways.
I would just look at him and go, that's cheap theatrics. That's all that is.
Yeah.
That's Petty Boy throwing stones at a stone giant and saying, I'm going to kill you. That's what that kiss was. That's all I saw, you know.
That's
You and I are going to spend the rest of our lives together.
In misery.
mm-hmm.
Whoever you find to endure time with, whatever pale proxy.
This is the thing that I think a lot of people don't get about this tale is that Lestat's the focus. Even though we're in Louis'
Yeah.
dreamlike, lust-filled whatever that he has going on, he was always a
Yeah.
shyster. He was a pimp.
Wow.
That's the root of his character.
Exactly. Enjoy. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Bye.
let's
Right
right there. Smack.
Exactly. Yeah. Lestat knows.
Walk into this.
Mm-hmm.
Louis, it's fairly obvious.
Right.
I think we would make it.
And you haven't really. You kind of hate each other silently.
Yeah.
Almost to the day.
It's all an act.
Walk Paris one last time.
It's so sad. I think that's the saddest thing.
It's the
The Luxor obelisk.
I stood.
it's the compromise that they both wrote to excuse
I said,
what they did.
Yeah.
was it telepathically?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There's a brittleness to their smiles.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else.
Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying our reaction. Just to let you know, we do have full reactions completely unedited up on our Patreon platform. That's patreon.com/wrotepodcasts. And starting in 2025, we'll even have new exclusive content that'll just be for our Patreon followers. So please check that out. And now, back to the reaction. Oh, there's the title.
Mm-hmm.
Something
Right.
tells me with the way he's looking like, yeah, we ain't done yet.
Right. Who does that with a computer? Like smack the keyboard. Come on. Okay. Well, we're done. Cold blood must be gross, by the way.
But are we? I don't think Daniel's going to let this go.
What's
Yeah,
under
see?
the...
See?
there
See?
you go. Yeah.
He loved you.
Lestat did, obviously. What?
Be careful. It's one of a kind.
Mind if I ask a few follow-up questions? There's just some things I've been jotting down along the way.
Oh, those are the questions that they wanted him to ask.
like you and the tractor salesman in the bar in New Orleans before you killed him. You said
Right.
Lestat.
Oh, I think Daniel's going to uncover that he's
But
Ooh.
rewritten history in a way that favors him.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he whispered it to me.
Ooh.
I figured as much.
No.
You said that
Mhm.
four escaped the theater: Celeste, Estelle, Santiago, and
Sam.
right.
Oh, that's right. There were 4.
Sam Barkley, the writer of the plays.
Did you ever
Oh.
get to him?
No. Time heals, Daniel. I believe he's
Huh.
The DJ.
He wears a decorative helmet on his head when he performs.
Does he? Yeah, it's funny because Sam's in 2 places at once at one point in your story. He's guarding
Wait, what?
in the theater box, but you also
Uh-huh.
have him helping to bury you below stage.
He was with me in the box.
Yeah, he was with Armand in the box.
Oh,
Then who was...
back and forth.
I just got it wrong.
Rashid, shall we begin?
See, there's the
Oh.
fallacy in the narrative.
I do hope.
Yeah.
I'd be honored.
Uh-oh.
Look at my list one more time here. Another New Orleans.
This is dangerous.
I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here, but the night that Lestat brings all those soldiers home and you tell him to...
Uh-huh.
How many soldiers did he mindfuck out of the townhouse that night?
I don't know.
10, 15?
More like 30?
Armand's realizing where
Uh-oh.
he's going with this.
Yeah.
The audience in the house.
Yes, of course.
Well, it seems
It wouldn't be that much of an effort.
to me that there was more than one person in the theater that night who could have saved you.
I have something special prepared for you, Daniel.
Santiago
Oh my God, it's a script.
should hand the diary into the audience, have them feel the evidence in their hands. This is
Uh-huh.
early for Lestat to acknowledge Louis. Keep the tension.
What the?
Have him look at Louis later the moment he describes meeting him in New Orleans. These are just some notes along the margins here.
Whoa. Is that Armand?
Yeah. It's his directing notes.
Where did you get that?
Read it for yourself.
Wow. It was all rehearsed. Oh my God, Armand's face. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He
whoa,
knows
whoa.
it's been revealed.
Jesus.
And Louis is going to see the
Oh my-
entirety of it.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh no. How much did Armand lie?
See, there's his notes, and he's
Yeah,
seeing it.
yeah. Oh boy. Everybody rehearsing together.
Walk towards Claudia.
Starts doing it, but it's not
Yeah.
wholeheartedly there.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
How do you suppose that you will keep her quiet in this moment?
You have no idea of Claudia's strength.
Oh. Oh my God.
He didn't witness the play. He directed the play.
And the sentence.
There's the truth. There's the truth. Look, his ear's
Oh.
bleeding.
Oh my God.
Banishment. Banishment.
Oh my God. No fucking way. Oh my God.
Where does the bullshit start, Armand, Amadeo?
Oh my God. No, no, no.
You were supposed to die with Claudia.
Yes, yes, of course.
Lestat did.
Oh.
which is why he couldn't save Claudia, because he had just expended all that energy.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
told you differently. 77 years based on a seismic lie.
Oh my God, this is just going to be.
Talamasca. Sam was their guy in Paris.
Whoa.
Oh, Sam was part of the Talamasca.
Oh. Whoa.
That's how he got out.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is horrible. I knew it. I knew Armand was far too strong to just be like bullied by other vampires.
You're welcome, Armand.
This is. Oh, I thought he was just going to burn Molloy alive or something. No.
No.
No, this has not been.
Daniel Molloy. Get out of there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, what are you waiting for?
Run.
Forget it. Just grab your shit.
Yeah. Jesus. Exactly. The vampire fight. Just run.
Rashid. Yeah, that was Rashid. Rashid's gone, babe.
Oh.
Rashid has left the building.
Ooh. Don't just. Why is he not running? He's going to. What the fuck did? No. Okay. He's not dead.
You're not to touch him. Do you understand? You harm him in any way, I will kill you. Do you understand?
Holy sh! Oh my God.
I'm leaving now. When I return, you need to be gone.
Yeah, that's not going to be published.
Well, that's unless Daniel
I mean,
saved
unless
shit
there's
to
a
the cloud.
Yeah,
He could have
yeah.
saved
Of
it to the
course.
cloud.
Of course.
So, answer me this. How come you coming in when everybody else getting out? This Odette said to be at least a 3.
Hurricane.
Yeah.
First time in New Orleans?
First time in New Orleans. Yeah.
Yes, sir. 2 bags and an oversized crate early in the morning.
Oversized crate.
Waiting for you in your suite.
Thank you.
Now, everybody, if you want to turn your attention to the right at them big green pearly gates, this is 1132 Broad Street, home of the most infamous.
Is it his old neighborhood?
Yeah, that's his old house.
Dozen members of high society. They walked in them doors right there. Ain't nobody ever seen them again. Take a picture if you need to. The year? It's 1940. The man that owned this town
And he's there.
Yep.
That would be kind of cool to kind of see what people's, how they tell your tale.
Yeah.
Lysander.
Yeah.
the so-called seller of industrial machinery. But now tell me, why would a man, a known hoarder and an infamous recluse, be named King Araj in the first place? Mr. Melmoth and Tom Anderson, they brought back the who's who of...
That guy's still there.
Of the vampire.
What did they find? Blood in between...
Is it rats? Yep.
Why?
Rats.
Indeterminate pieces of bone inside the...
That's really weird.
Tom Anderson, Mr. Melmoth.
Yes, but he knows Lestat told him in times of survival, you can sustain yourself on this. So I think he's thinking maybe this person has a connection to Lestat because he's lost contact with him.
It could be. It could be. I mean, maybe that's why he came back to New Orleans, but... All right, let's follow the rando vampire.
Who's you?
Hello.
Who's he?
Uh-oh.
That's Louis? He's Louis?
Get out.
Get out. Where? I mean, there's a mad hurricane outside. I keep fucking telling dog. Shit, God damn it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rats, you French fucking bitch.
Hello, Louis. Passing through? No. I came to see you. Oh. And what does your companion think of that? No companion.
Wow. Yeah.
Good for you. I'm sorry I don't have much time. I'm in the middle of rehearsing. Rehearsing? I'm going on tour. Marguerite, she seems to have retired. And I thought, who better than me to carry on the great work?
Marguerite is actually a very well-known pianist, and my husband actually knows her.
Oh.
I once had a TV show that said that, and my series said, I am not playing it. Which is kind of frightening. I mean, Siri's listening to everything.
Yes.
You saved my life in Paris. I gave you to Armand.
Oh.
You tell me if that was saying. Why didn't you say it was me?
Because you needed to make up your own mind.
I don't like to point out my virtues.
Yep.
I knew you'd figure it out. And look, you have. I was right. All hail me.
Wow, he's really hurting. Oh my God.
I didn't know it was a gift. I wore it like a curse. I was selfish.
Wow. Wow.
I tried to make nights awful for you.
Oh my God.
Listen, I wanted you to suffer. Because I was suffering. Shall we list all the ways we have wronged each other and why it will never be right between monstrous? I came to thank you for the gift you offered me. The gift
Oh.
for the nights in front of me, where I might learn to live honest. Thank you.
That seems real. That does not seem put upon.
Wow. That really touched Lestat.
September 8th, 1973. September 8th, 1973. It was 11:07 here. It would have been 9:07 in San Francisco. Armand called me.
Oh my God. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He remembers.
Did you hurt yourself? I was lost.
Oh my God.
Here. I was thinking about I can't get her out of my mind.
Oh, so
This is the pain Anne felt when you really think
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't. Hey, it's not on you. You hear me? I carried her home. I made you turn her. I saved her.
He's finally owning up to it.
Saved her from a fire.
Oh my God, this is so painful. Oh my God.
Looked at me at the end
Yeah.
like a child. Looking to her father.
Oh. Oh no. Oh. Wow. This is incredible. With everything roaring outside. Oh my God.
The eye of the storm. You know.
Running down on board of us.
Es un herético.
Report him.
So everybody's after him?
Well, yeah, because the book caused
Yep.
a stir in the vampire world.
Louis Delac, it's me. Listen.
There is one thing that Louis did say to Lestat, and it is true.
Why not send them to your editors at the
Lestat's blood is in Louis.
Well, yeah.
No editor's next book, I promise.
There won't be a next book. There shouldn't have been a first book.
You want the 10 million back? Just send
Oh.
me an address.
You know where I live?
I really wouldn't be staying put if I were you. I'm guessing you haven't heard from my maker.
Ah,
Whoa.
that's what Armand did.
Burdened out of spite. I shouldn't have left you alone with him.
Make it up to me. We'll do a follow-up book.
What do you want, Daniel?
I'm worried about you.
I'm fine.
I keep hearing the other vamps talking about you. They're really fucking pissed off about our book.
You want to write another with me?
Sequels, audiobooks, sex toys.
It's sex toys.
It's the top of my stack.
Burn him.
Rúsalo.
A heretic banquet.
Izgurimu.
Burn it.
Some left ambition.
Grattacielo.
El rascacielos. The skyscraper.
Skyscraper. The skyscraper. The crow.
Quiet now.
Who is that?
All of you.
Is he really talking to all of them?
Claudia's dress.
Wow.
The
Yeah, the dress.
I live in the penthouse apartment at the Al Sharaf Towers in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So for all you cowards out there talking shit,
Here's the pimp.
talking about taking a run at me,
Yeah.
hear this now
Come get me.
and hear it plain. I own the night.
And you know Lestat must be giggling. There has to be
Whoa.
a smirk on Lestat's face when that message went out.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Wow. I think the thing that's going to stay with me the most is that final scene between Lestat and Louis when they were finally admitting, like Louis finally said thank you. He finally admitted that from the start, this dark gift for him was a curse, just like he said. So he kept trying to just like whine about it and everything. And he was hurting Lestat and knowing that he was doing so. And Lestat isn't innocent either, but here you see kind of the complete picture finally. I still don't get Armand's angle though. I mean, why stay with Louis and put up with all of that for so many years? If it was based on a lie, like, I don't know, was he really that infatuated with him?
Well, I think Louis wanted knowing that I think it goes back to him really wanting to stick it to Lestat, thinking that Lestat played an active role in killing Claudia, and Lestat owns that. He owes up to it. But I think Louis stays with Armand because the longer he stays with Armand, that's the less time he can be with Lestat, and therefore it's always the thorn in Lestat's side, a wound that cannot heal. And what he doesn't understand, which I think he comes to understand when he goes to Lestat in New Orleans, or Nolans, as they all say, is that he comes to the conclusion that Lestat can let things go for a while. He plays a very, very long game. That's the thing that makes Lestat so resilient, is that he does give into his whims and his desires, and they kind of rule. He's ruled by his heart in many respects, but at the end of the day, his head always wins. Lestat is a masterful strategist. He knows how to play things. I mean, he took on a 514-year-old vampire in Paris, who at first seemed to have a grip on him, but Lestat figured it out very quick and got out of it. You know, so he plays a very long game. He plays a very, very studied game. I think, you know, he's on par in many respects. I see Lestat as a strategist on the level of like Alexander the Great, another great strategist in history who dominated the world. I think Lestat very easily could dominate the world. He's charismatic enough. He knows he has the charisma. He knows he can charm people into things. He knows how to lie in a way that he can always get out of and say, well, it wasn't really a lie. It was this, and you just misinterpreted what I was saying. You know, so he's very clever in that way. But he's had to be, because when he was turned, Magnus threw himself in the fire and didn't teach him shit.
Yeah.
So he had to be that smart to survive in a world where all these vampires are fucking vicious. So when Louis says, what fucking law did you ever follow? He's right. Lestat never has.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
It doesn't apply to him. And the fact that we find out later in the books, this reference that he makes, that he has the blood of Akasha in him.
Oh, that was so cool.
Begin to understand just how powerful he is and how smart he was in getting that kind of insurance that he is in control of his own destiny. You know, and I think when Louis comes to thank him for the gift, I think he realizes how much of a gift it was, because if you're going to be part of that world, that's the bloodline you want to be a part of.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know, and I think it's interesting because Daniel is a fledgling of Armand, which is a contentious fledgling in my mind, because it was done under duress and revenge.
Yeah.
And so even though Daniel has the blood of a major ancient, as 500 plus years.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to play out. I mean, in the books, we do know how it plays out, but I don't know how it's going to play out in the series, how they're going to go with it, you know, because they can still tweak things and change things a little bit. I mean, the fact that Daniel's older than what he was in the books, because in the books, in the 70s, he was turned,
that's when
he was young in the books.
Yeah.
So they have played with it. I mean, they're keeping to the spirit, but not necessarily the literal word. You know, what are your thoughts now on the whole season?
It was really well done. I loved what they did, especially with Claudia, the way that they changed her character just enough so it wasn't as creepy as it was in the books and everything, because she was a kid and everything. I think I enjoyed that the most. And yeah, I keep thinking about, like, I always think about the balance of power here. Like, so Armand is this powerful, and so is this powerful, so how does that work? And Louis is challenging the entire world of vampires, but he's relatively young compared to many of them. So how's it going to work? That's where my mind goes. It's like, Louis, do you really want to be challenging the entire world literally? Like, they could come and kill you. They already said that they go into this torpor state when they're in the coffin. So anybody can just waltz up to him when he's sleeping, and just kill him, and there's nothing stopping them. He has human guards, but that's really nothing for a vampire. So I really don't understand how the vampires of the world handle each other, like from that perspective.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was wonderful, and I have to give props out to Anne Rice for sealing this deal before she passed,
Oh.
on allowing us to really get to know these characters. Because, like I said before, the film only gave you a couple of hours to
Oh
kind of dive
yeah.
into this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you see Queen of the Damned, that was kind of a schlocky kind of follow up.
Mhm.
It really wasn't. They kind of tried to do Queen of the Damned and the Vampire Lestat kind of together, and it just was a mess.
Yeah.
And so I don't really count that one as far as the movies go. It's just out there, but I like the fact that before Anne passed, at least we now have a chance to explore this world in depth. We get to flesh out things that are
Yep.
covered in the books, but we haven't seen it realized. And I have to say a big thank you to her for having the
Oh.
fortitude to actually leave us as she parted this world. That we get to
Yeah.
really, really get to know these characters and this world
Right.
to this degree, and I really hope that AMC really continues to go forward. I know they have announced that there's going to be a Talamasca show.
Okay.
So that's in development. They're going to bring that out. And I guess we'll get to see the Talamasca in a way we've never gotten in the books. We'll get to see
Interesting.
what their operations are, and what
Mhm.
they how they get involved and sneak in, and how they monitor, how they find out about these
Right.
supernaturals. So, because we have the
Ooh.
Mayfair witches. So, there are
Oh
other,
my God. Yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
and so yeah, so I think it's going to be interesting to
That is
find
so cool.
how they're going
Hmm.
to go about doing those things. So we're going to get more shows that are going to flesh this out. So I think that's the big win for all of us
Hmm.
who love the series and love the books.
Yeah. It's
So
incredible.
yeah,
I'm so looking forward to watching like the Mayfair Witches, because for those I really don't. I just read the first book, which is a ginormous.
it
I don't even
is
know how many
huge.
pages it is. I read the first one. I was like, huh, this is cool. And then I just didn't follow up.
Yeah,
So, and I've already forgotten pretty much how I read about it. So
what all of it is. Yeah, and I know that there is plan of crossover between the shows, so you can get the total universe kind of thing.
right.
So that's going to be kind of nice to see how we'll see bleed over from one show to the other as
Mhm.
time goes on. So I think that'll keep it fresh as well. So.
Oh my
Anyways,
God.
everybody, that's it for this series for this season. Hopefully, I did hear that they are starting shooting in the fall of this year.
Okay.
So we know season 3 is already in the works, and it will be the Vampire Lestat book. So for
Yes.
those who want to catch up on the reading, definitely read the first book to get the real original feel of where all of this was going, and you get some more in-depth stuff from some of the side characters that they didn't cover in the
Mhm.
series, because even though they had 15 hours to do what they did,
Yeah,
it
it's still.
still was 15 hours too short of where it could have gone. So,
Mhm.
there's a lot still in the books to read, and definitely start reading the Vampire Lestat so you get a clue of what Lestat meant when he said, "I'm going on tour." He ain't lying.
That's
He is
right.
not lying.
He had his keyword. Oh, that was so cool. Oh my God. Ah.
So that's it for this week. Please check out Albert's stuff at albertnaughton.com. My stuff is at SAG-AFTRA.com, and all of this can be found at ropepodcast.com. Buy us a coffee if you want to do a one-time deal of just throwing some dollars our way to help us keep the lights on. There are costs involved in keeping all of this going. And if you want to do a monthly subscription, we can definitely help you out there at Patreon. We have levels at 3, 5, and 8. So you can pick from there which you would like to join. You get bonus videos, you get extended releases of these episodes, not the edited versions that are on YouTube. You get the full versions of our reactions. So that's something else to consider. We also give some merch at certain milestones of how long you've been part of the crew, and we will be doing that as well. So another reason to join our little family over on Patreon. Until next time, please keep watching those movies and those shows. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of this episode and what you think of the whole series. thus far, and what your theories are for what we have coming in season 3.
Yeah.
And what your thoughts are on the Talamasca show. I don't know if the cast, if it's going to have Rashid and Raglan. I don't know if they
Ooh, Real
cast those two
Rashid.
automatically. I would hope, yeah, Real Rashid. I hope that they get pulled over into what they're developing. I think that would be kind of cool because we already have a rapport with them as characters and actors.
Yeah.
So, anyways, until next time, please keep watching those movies, keep making those memories with found family and friends, and we will catch you again real soon. Charlie way.
Oh, what's that? Closing time. The bums rush in Melody, dear.